Good evening, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. I have no clue actually how this looks, real quick. Let me see. Am I horribly like... Oh, no, actually, it's not too bad tonight. Doesn't look like I'm like a photo negative of myself, which is always a good thing. The week I've had, oh boy, negative is a good way to put it. It's been a very long week, everybody. And it's only Thursday. It was a long week on Monday, so. But here I am. I survived so far. So is everybody else so far. But I think I know some mechs that need to die. Some horrible, ugly, sneaky deaths.
Are they technically mechs or are they just robots?
They're mechanical.
That's like a catch-all phrase?
Mech? Yeah. Mech is a term used for everything from robots to exosuits to exoskeletons to battle mechs. It's mechanical. It's a mech.
Okay, see, I thought that it was just a term for giant robots.
Nope. I mean, there are lots of terms for giant robots. Another common one is to call everything a Gundam. Hi, Merlin. You are a very large cat, Merlin. What are you doing, Merlin? You do not normally jump up here, my bud. I have a very large cat in front of me. I would love to show you this very large cat, but unfortunately the camera's up there and he's right here. And even though he is extremely large, I don't think he's quite that large. He's very large. Merlin, are you going to sit still long enough for Daddy to... Oh, I don't know how to do this. Oh, whoa. Now I'm like photo negative. Oh, okay. See cat tail.
Kitty butt.
Kitty butt.
You got a big kitty butt.
Oh, I almost have a kitty butt face there. Oh. Here, Merlin. What you doing, buddy? Oh, wow. That's interesting. Hi. Yeah, y'all can't see crap. That's fine.
That's because they stuck seeing kitty butt.
Nope. Yeah, nope, it's because my derpy self can't seem to reorganize the camera. Okay, there we go. Woo! Hi, my big head's back. Alright, so. You guys are probably ready to watch me play some games and not see my giant noggin. With my 5 head and the bald head. So, call me 8 Ball. Joe's Pool Hall, 8 Ball speaking. Alright, now this time I'm going to remember to cut the camera back over to the correct one this time as we continue. Alright, so first things first, I have to locate that military base, but I need to close out the multiplayer session that wants to, like, let everybody and their brother in. I only let certain brothers in. I don't even let my own brother in this one. Only because I don't know if he owns the game or not. Alright, time to go blow me some holes and some more mechs, y'all.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, I'm a Swedish redneck. Yeehaw. Question though, if it's Swedish, and they're like the Swedish chef, would it be more like Herpader?
Yes. Yes, it would.
Instead of yeehaw, it's herpader.
I'm not sure about that.
Perderpader? Herpderpader.
Perder. Derpader.
Bjork. Okay, apparently our dog's Swedish and I insulted him. Good comment.
Get back up here. Come on. Not on me. At the feet.
Oh, the agony of defeat. I've seen your defeat. They probably stink like my defeat.
Yeah, my defeat needs to be trimmed.
Because it's more like detalon.
No, dear. I put talons to shame.
So you're quite talented?
I got freaking harpy claws.
Okay, Merlin has a concern now. Granted, so does the boyfriend.
Hi.
Alright, so I made it a decent distance last time. So now I need to go kill something.
All the things?
Lots of the things for sure. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the top of this like mountain range again and then go from there.
Alrighty.
Because I made it to this farm, but sadly the farm is not the only thing that are fast travel locations are safe houses. Alright, we're gonna shift the the automatic rifle to semi-auto mode right now because I really don't feel like wasting ammo. Although, truthfully, I shouldn't have to worry about even firing for, like, probably 5 or 6 minutes. Derp.
Derp.
Derp. Did I check out this house already? I'm sure I probably have. But I do know that stuff does tend to respawn. Ooh, hey, I'll take the ammo, please. Ooh, dark blue leather shoes. I'll take that. I like dark blue leather shoes. I could be swayed to wear them.
No.
What? That was pretty damn good, thank you. Dude has a Whiplash, like, band poster. It's, like, totally the awesome dude.
Totally. The walls in the malls are totally tall.
Yeah, we're weird. Deal with it. Ooh, yeah, more ammo. Folk Wisdom. I don't even want to know what that one is. Oh, it's probably because I keep seeing the translations of those house things. Which I still think is a nice touch. Of course, that's about as touched in the head as you can get. Alright, more first aid. As opposed to last aid. Although I'll take some right aid. Which is better than some wrong aid. And at least I ain't sipping on a Kool-Aid. So I is the Kool-Aid man, y'all. I'll take a flare, please. I have always had a flair for the magnificent. Oh, that's right. I forgot to set an alarm in the other room. I should probably turn that off. I think I can do that from here. Sorry, guys. I've got to contact my Alexa in the bedroom and turn it off.
Hold on. Computer. Cancel all alarms.
There's no alarm set.
I thought it might connect to the other one. Computer. Cancel master bedroom alarm.
Your alarm is not set.
That's why I said master bedroom.
Okay, it's off. I could do it from inside the app. I just had to go inside the app. Because there's a crap for that. That's always my motto. Granted, given how much my, gastrointestinal tract and I don't get along, it's a pretty good motto.
Would you like me to make you a special cocktail?
I'd rather have... Never mind. Too easy. I do believe they call that low-hanging fruit.
Kind of like me. Low-hanging fruit.
Nah. I do not need any explosive gas tanks. I keep blowing myself up with them anyways. I mean, seriously, do you know anybody else who's managed to blow themselves up as many times as I have? Yeah, apparently my, digital assistants are weird.
Blark, blark, blark.
Alright, how close am I to another skill? Oh, I'm getting there. Sure, I'll take some eyeliner. I feel pretty, oh so pretty. Anyways.
You feel witty and pretty and brown.
Of course.
Meow.
Sorry, hope you didn't need that lamp. Hope you didn't love lamp.
I love lamb.
Yes, well, I believe after knocking it over, I lampooned all over it. What? Problem there? What?
Mute your mic for a second, please.
Okay. I mute mic. So anyways, after we bury the hooker...
Why am I being buried?
No, honey, I said hooker, not whore. There's a difference. One at least has a modicum of, respectability. Yes. By the way, the mic was back on for that whole thing.
I kind of figured.
Okay, just checking. I like to make sure people know where I'm going with that. It's like asking somebody if you can fart in front of them. They're gonna con them into that scent every time. In fact, you might call that indecent exposure.
Now, excuse me. I'm gonna go die.
No, die. You can't cash checks if you dead.
I don't need to cash checks. You can cash them for me.
No, I can't. I can't forge your signature that well. Yet. Give me time. Time and a whole lot of pens. It might be very pensive as I do it. I'd have to pencil it in. I guess you could call me a guardian of the galaxy because I'd have to use my quill. Which is better than using my Peter. Most days. People are going to come into this video and not know what in the hell we're talking about. Which is going to be infinitely amusing. Alright, got a wood pile. Nothing useful. Alright, so we're going to just head on towards the bluff then. Because, I mean, at this point, like I said, I've explored this whole area, and I have cleared all the bots. So, I mean, at this point, unless they've got something that's respawning bots, I should be pretty safe. That would be interesting if they did have a respawning bot system. See, it says I've only gotten like 5 pieces of loot out of like 10 pieces here, but whoa. That's not good. That's really not good.
Stop.
Oh God. Hi. They are respawn. Okay, either those bots have respawned. Oh. Holy crap. No. Is it because I, like, didn't get to, like, another safe house or something? Oh, my God. Really? Oh, this is not good. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. That's not good. 5. Alright, come on. Oh, I really don't want to, like, be near that. Well, good news is he can't get to me from there. Still. Oh, hi. Got 2. Oh, that was beautiful. Got another one. Oh, hi. That's interesting. This is the first time I've ever had the bots like respawn in an area I've cleared. That's a little scary. I'm not gonna lie. Because up until now, I thought I was safe if I'd cleared the area. That is not happy making. Oh, that is so not happy making. Oh, don't tell me there's more up there. Oh, okay. No. Oh, I am not happy. Oh, this is bad. Ah, this is very not happy. Oh, this is so not happy. I am not happy. Can you tell I am not happy?
I can tell you're not happy.
I mean, seriously, this is the first time I've ever had them, like, respawn. I did not know they could or would do that. And so the reason that's a little frightening for me is I've counted on, up until now, them not coming back. So, if that's not true anymore, then... oh boy. But as far as I know, there hasn't been a patch out, so... not yet, anyways. I know there is supposed to be one eventually, but... holy carp.
Question, did the money I sent you earlier update in your account?
I'll have to check, but I think so.
Okay, because it still says I have the amount in my account, so that's why.
Oh shit. Missed one. Okay. Seriously, dudes, this is not kosher. When I kill you, you're supposed to stay dead. Okay? Like, seriously, guys, when I kill you, stay dead. Actually, I was wondering something. So that looks like one of the fuel tanks. So I'm curious. If I shoot it. Okay. That's just wasting ammo. Got it. On a side note, I'm getting better at this because I actually didn't die. I didn't even come close to needing my adrenaline shot, which is nice. You okay?
My hand's just gone.
Oh.
Jesus, they took a chunk out of
Chunk out of what?
that. The commission.
Oh. Well, I'm not surprised. PayPal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta make their money somehow. That's what people tend to forget. I mean, PayPal is a business. They exist to make money. So I think Jason's going to be interested in doing some of the Xbox stuff with us too.
Cool.
Yeah, I was talking with him about it once Paul gets back from France. I think he'll be interested in doing some of the Xbox multiplayer stuff. Which I told him I've got my Battlefield 2142 server back up too. So, ooh, is that 4x8 rifle scope? Oh, that might be better than what I have, I think. All right, first things first, I'm dropping the stupid field radio because I'm not going to use it. I'm going to go ahead and refill those. Rifle. All right, Muser hunting rifle. Remove attachment. 1x4 rifle scope. All right, so this one gives me more range, but I bet the visibility is a little bit worse. Oh, okay, never mind. I know what I'm going to do. So apparently this rifle, or this scope, will go on my automatic rifle. So I'm going to put that one on the automatic rifle, and I'm going to keep the one that I've got for my Muser as it stands. All right, remove attachment. Drop the buckshot in real quick. You are birdshot. You are buckshot. Can I put you on top? No. You are birdshot. So 60. All right. So we're going to drop that. I'm going to... All right, yeah, we're going to... Because I've been using the shotgun mostly at close range, so I'm going to reload my shotgun with buckshot. So it looks like 20 is the max I can do on those kind of health packs, too. Which doesn't surprise me. Okay. What are you? Oh, FMJ ammo. Okay. Oh, for submachine gun. Okay. I don't have anything for that yet. Okay. Yeah, I don't need any explosive gas tanks. Although if they're respawning, I might. I don't have a choice. So one of the reasons why I actually like this game in night mode is because since the bots all have lights on them, it makes it a little easier for me to actually find them. Which you may think is not that big of a deal, but if I can see them, it means I can plan a way to get to them that doesn't get me killed.
Mm-hmm.
At least not as quickly. Alright, so remember there being anything there before. Okay, yeah, that's like the evacuation vehicle. Did I miss this last time I was here? Must have. I'm gonna have to be a little bit more careful with my ammo for the sniper rifle. I just noticed I'm actually down to like 35 shots. Now I've been getting better. My aim is certainly getting better, much to my ex's chagrin. I miss my ex, but my aim's getting better. Haven't heard that one before.
Yeah, kind of like a lot of the comebacks most people say to people who work retail whenever their stuff doesn't scan.
Oh God, yes. If I ever have one more person look at me and go, "Does that mean I get it for free?" No, but I can punch you for free. Would you like me to punch you for free?
Can I get that for free?
Dude, seriously, no. I mean, really, I get it. You know, they think they're funny. They think they're original. Ha ha ha. It's why usually, if I'm talking to somebody and I notice their names spelled weird, I'll actually ask them. Okay, gotta know. Have you heard this one? 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 Because I get people all the time. I actually, in high school, I had a teacher that he could not say Jerry correctly to save his life.
How do you say it, Gary?
Gary, Jury, Jerry. I mean, there were pronunciations of my name I had never heard before, and so I finally looked up and said, "Just call me Gerald, please, please. I like you. You're a good teacher. Okay, well, honestly, you're terrible as a teacher, but you're such an awesome person that makes up for it. Please, Gerald, just call me Gerald." I mean, he really was. He was a nice guy. He obviously loved teaching, although he was not the best at it. But I'm gonna be honest, that what he was teaching, which was World Civ for high schoolers, okay, World Civ 1 and 2, not something that was most students are going to remember. I believe we should be teaching it more heavily, but I would take 10 of him as teachers, just with the way he was as a person, over like a professional hard-ass, perfectionist teacher. Because I'm gonna be honest, it's not easy being a teacher. It's not easy being a high schooler these days, and so to have somebody who truly loves working with kids, I'll take that any day of the week over, the best teacher on the planet that all the kids hate. They may learn, but they hate it, which means they may memorize it, but they will never learn from it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Actually, okay, cool. My audio is actually sounding pretty good tonight. So we finally worked out some of the kinks I was having. For one thing, I took the advice of Epos Vox's video on audio stuff, and so I've got the mic much closer to me, and I've got a non-clicky keyboard and mouse to work on, so that it's not constantly picking up the tick, 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 tick. I mean, you and I both love the sound of a keyboard, but not everybody that comes to watch a Twitch stream or YouTube video is here for ASMR of keyboard clicking. Although honestly, I think that Lazy Game Review should totally do that as a Patreon perk. A one-time payment of like $20, and you'll get just an hour ASMR of him typing on a keyboard.
Nice.
Hey, I'd pay for it.
Me too. Shut up and take my money, LGR.
Yeah, and you could buy, or depending on the price, you pick the type of keyboard. You know, one of them's like the Model M.
Is there any other clicky keyboard that would be of noteworthy presence?
Well, depending on the type of Cherry MX switches in them and stuff.
True. And
So,
whether or not they're spring or not.
exactly. Yeah, I could totally see that. Although, actually, I was talking to Jason about an idea I have this evening that I'm working on a proof of concept now. I'm not going to talk about it on air yet.
Does it involve bananas?
No.
Oh, never involves bananas.
No, I mean, it could, but just not in this case.
Oh.
No, it's just an interesting idea I have that I'd love to see if it pans out. Why is there a shipping container down there all by itself?
I know why. I ship it.
Got it. Okay, looks like there's a couple of them. Alright, so now we're going to try something a little bit different, guys. One of the things I did was I made sure to equip the binoculars this time because I now have a perk. One of the skills I have gives me more detailed information on the enemies if I use the binoculars. Does not work in the rifle scope. Does, however, work with these. Remember I was showing you the other day that alternate vision mode?
Yeah.
So this tells me if there's any enemies nearby that it detects, which is kind of nifty. It doesn't look like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go a little further back because it looks like there may be some more containers I haven't seen yet. So I'm going to start over on this side and I'm going to sweep right to left and see if I can see what all these shipping containers are. And see if there's anything good in them. So let's get that those binoculars back up. Okay. All right, let's go cycle division mode here. That's interesting. I don't think that's on my map, is it? Oh, okay. So that is Les Uñas Badplatz. It's a tourist attraction. I briefly went to it. We'll start there and work our way back to this area here where the shipping containers are. Question, did I remember to tell this thing to capture mouse clicks? Yes. Okay, cool. Oh, and guys, one thing I'm pimping these days is my YouTube channel. I am putting these streams up on YouTube. Not as soon as I finish them, but not too long after. And so I'm planning it for days I don't stream, and I'd like to have something at least an hour long every day up on my YouTube. So, yeah.
You don't have your phone in here, do you?
Yeah, I do. Why? It's right here.
It's not giving me the option to airdrop something to you.
It's probably because it's locked right now.
Oh, there we go. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it adorable?
Mm-hmm. Very. But I really don't need a tutorial right now.
Sure you do.
You only think I do. I just need some horny goat weed. Or as they like to say in Undertale, 420 blaze it.
But Jara, we can't smoke this. Why not? Well, for one, it's, the flowers my father gardened. And, you might get sick. 420 blaze it!
Yeah, YOLO. Alright, so, I only briefly scoped out this place the last time I was here. Yeah, okay, so like I didn't get any of the loot in this area. So I'm going to go ahead and switch back over to my binoculars right now. And see if there's any enemies I might have missed. Don't look like anything right now. Alright, horse, don't fail me now. I have you to blame for that, dear.
Did you say horse don't fail me now?
Yeah. That was sidestepping up a hill.
Oh, you're just jealous because I can travel a mountain with my horse.
Yeah, but I rode through the desert on a horse with no name.
Yeah.
So there.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
Well, you know what they say, hon. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. How's that? Like a signpost or some kind? Signs everywhere. There's signs.
Copyright strike.
Oh, that's why I sing terribly. Well, actually, no, I sing terribly because I suck at singing. However,
No, you don't.
do too.
Do not.
Bite me.
On stream?
Not at the moment, but maybe later.
I was gonna say, because I got honor on me.
Yeah, dishonor on you, dishonor on everybody, because if you piss her off, she'll kill us all.
Dishonor on my belly.
Alright, so I'm not seeing any robots. I am surprised. I don't remember clearing this place out, but I am seeing a rather large absence of mechs. Interesting. Wonder what is here that makes this important, unless it literally is just a scenery that they decided to put in. Interesting. Don't see any loot bags or anything here. I was expecting at least a loot box or something here. Huh. Interesting. I mean, there's literally nothing here. It's just a very well-crafted area of nothing. Which is cool. Just surprising. I was expecting at least like one collectible. I mean, for all I know, I missed something. I still haven't skilled up enough to use lockpicking yet. Because I know there's at least one or two areas where lockpicking will be useful. Aha. Oh, yay, flare and first aid kit. And an explosive barrel. Or we're just going to leave that there.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, get that boom, boom, pow. Anyways. Like I said, you know, one of the reasons why I'm enjoying this game so much is honestly the world is just so well.
Oh, ow.
Sorry. I shifted the pedal thing. It must have scared Honor. I'm sorry. But I'm really loving just the detail that they have obviously taken in crafting all of this. Because, I mean, it shows to me what a real world would look like. I mean, if this is based off of an actual archipelago / island in Sweden, I want to go visit. I mean, how many times can somebody say that they played a game that makes them want to go travel?
I want to go to Skyrim.
Okay, I'm into places on Earth, but
Skyrim's on Earth.
nope.
Yeah, just like Game of Thrones. There's places that have dragons. I want to see dragons.
Oh Lord. No, I mean, if we want to go see Skyrim, we just got to see if the gaming grandma will let us visit.
That.
I do love the fact that Bethesda's realized how much the community loves her
Oh,
by
yeah.
deciding to, put her in as something in the next game. And I mean, she's such a delight to talk to, too, online. It's not like we've had in-depth conversations, but being able to chat with her on Twitter and stuff has been really fun.
Mhm.
I mean, that's the kind of positive gaming influences that people need. Which is one of the reasons why What
Go
are you
on.
doing?
I'm just geeking out. Go on.
Oh, okay. What are we geeking out over?
Price is not an issue.
Got it. Anyways, so, that's one of the reasons why any of the communities that I help manage, I do my damnedest to make sure that they are inclusive of everyone if at all possible. I mean, obviously, there's some people you don't want in any group, and we don't even really have to talk about it because everybody knows who those people are.
Me?
No, we want you.
I don't see why. I
'Cause
have
you're
my
awesome.
head in the clouds.
Nice. But no, I mean, there's gamers in every group of people that you don't want to be a member of the group because they're going to ruin the fun for everybody. But aside from those people, I mean, I want all sorts of people to be in my gaming groups. Oh my God, what the heck?
You gonna kill him?
I don't know. I don't know why they're here. Look at this.
I see this.
They haven't been activated yet.
I have an idea.
Blow them up.
Yes.
I think I just damn near wet myself. I was not expecting that. Oh wait, what's this?
Yeah, if I were you, I would put a tank in the middle of them and just open fire.
Well, I don't. That's the thing. I don't have any explosive tanks, and I don't want to run all the way back over there to get one. The thing is I'm going to lock the doors and see if that's enough. Because for whatever reason, they didn't activate.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Yeah, and that door may not close, but it had a collectible piece inside, so I don't even know what the collectibles are actually. Log collectibles. Here we go. Classic dollar horse. Okay. Oh, mixtapes. Melodic metal jazz band.
You probably need a radio to play them at.
Jane and James Dynamite Wedding Mix. Oh, that's cute. Apostolic Band, a new metal duo from Romania. Cool. Okay. World Archipelago region. Oh, machine blueprints. Here we go. A small airborne machine that does not seem to have any combat capability, but highly advanced sensory equipment. It's poorly armored and easily killed, but can call for reinforcements. You can prevent its alarm from going off by targeting the alarm component at the top. Oh, okay. So if I get these blueprints, that must give me tips for how to kill them. Let's see, I don't need that. So far, since I have been playing it, I have walked 207.53 kilometers.
Nice.
Longest kill shot, 134 meters. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, let me make sure there's nothing. Alright, weapons. Luring enemies. Weapon attachments. Here we go. Ammunition. Alrighty. Enemy health. Okay. Foliage. Target machine's important components like a header, fuel cells. Alright, let's see. First aid kit crafting. So this is interesting. Apparently there's a crafting component
Nice.
that I haven't even seen yet. Oh, in fact, I can enhance apparel. Resource station. Equipment storage. Okay. Interesting. I didn't even know that was a thing. Alright, so collectibles. Alright. Missions. Okay. Skills. Almost level 5. Let's check out the head real quick. Oh yeah. All right. So war paint 2. I need to take off the gas mask. Okay. War paint 2. Oh, I like that one. It's cool looking.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let him see your wall face.
Yeah. No kidding.
You got that wall face.
But yeah, I mean, I didn't even know. Hey, Yo-Yo! Missed you too, man. I was getting ready to contact you on Discord. I was getting worried I hadn't heard from you, and I wasn't sure if there was anything going on, so I didn't want to bug you, but another couple of days, if I hadn't heard from you by June 1st, man, I was going to be bugging big time. How's it going, my good sir? Well, I'm glad, even if it's nothing much, I hope you're doing okay, man. I'm glad to see you back.
Yeah, we were legit, like, worried about you, dude.
By the way, I got some soldering supplies in now. Oh, cool. So Zen Market's still working out for you? That's wonderful. I actually got some soldering stuff in because what I thought was soldering wire before was actually not. And so now I can actually finish this weekend getting your cartridge done because I finally have a way to desolder and solder because I also got the desoldering stuff. All the contacts I need to. So what you getting from Zencart? And you know you're welcome to throw it here in chat, dude. Oh, nice. So back before they were doing really a lot of the major like gaming systems. Very cool. So, how much you want to bet this one is going to be a trap?
It's a tarp. I mean a trap.
So, interestingly enough, because they aren't active, they're not showing up on my thing for information.
Honor, please don't bite that. It will likely electrocute you.
What's she biting?
The black cord that's right next to her face.
Yeah, I don't know if that's power or not.
I guess it's probably powered to the monitor. Or the computer.
Even more mechs. Look at this. And it's raining. Of course. In this world, it has to be raining. So here's the question of the hour. How did these things get on shore?
I'm not sure. But rest assured, if they see you, they will kill you.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't think to open them from the back. Wow, this thing looks like it's got its own like power sources and everything. Interesting. Let's try opening the back of this one. Interesting. Alright, so I've made it back to here. I don't even know where here is, but we're going to meet back up at this like junction in the road here. I need to find another safe house soon. Alright. Oh, no problem, dude. See what you got. Okay. Alright, see what Yo-Yo's getting. Oh, cool. Okay, so this is a Nintendo chess set. Alright, actually, you know what? I normally wouldn't do this. Let's see if I can go to setting. I'm trying to see if I could... Well, hopefully there will be no enemies walking by for a moment. Because I want to show some of what Yo-Yo has gotten. Because I think that's kind of cool. And I love showing off cool stuff. So, let's see. Alright. So, what I'm going to... Let me see, guys. Let me go into OBS again. And... which one's going to work for this? With image? Not quite. flip it up to here, but now we're going to add a source of display capture, and yes. Okay. Alright. Let's see if that works. Why is that not working? This thing does not want to cooperate. Defaults. Okay. Remove. Okay, so this thing just does not want to cooperate. So unfortunately, guys, you'll need to click on the links from Yo-Yo there in order to see them. But so the first one that he's got for us, which is just really kind of cool, is that Nintendo chess set. It's really cool looking. It's so he said to make sure I look at the logo beside the Nintendo name on the chess set box.
So 44,000 or 4,400 yen. I think that's $44.
Sounds about right. Yeah, so that's the old Nintendo playing card logo they had. Because Nintendo started out not like as a video game company. It's been around since the late 1800s, if I remember correctly, and was primarily an entertainment company in Japan, specializing in card and board games like checkers, chess, gin rummy, things like that. They really took off after World War II, especially since you had a lot more Americans living in Japan after helping it rebuild. So, yeah. The next one we have that Yo-Yo's showing us is the Nintendo Roulette Wheel. So again, we're talking about a company that was doing a lot of board games that on top of the stuff that they were eventually going to be branching into. Their first foray into video games was actually kind of like Duck Hunt on crack. So it used a special film TV thing and a light rifle to do target shooting. So yeah, it's amazing seeing a Nintendo name on something that you would not normally associate with Nintendo. And then finally, he's showing us a Showa retro game toy. So it almost, to me, it looks like, I can't tell exactly what it is, mostly because I can't read Japanese, but it looks almost like a spiral set or like a kind of a puzzle set with gears to make stuff. I'm not sure what it goes to, but Yo-Yo, if you can elaborate on that, that would be fantastic. Because I'm not sure off the top of my head what you would call those. And what I'll do, guys, is when I post the video on YouTube, I'll drop the links for these in the video's description, so that way people tuning in later can still see the stuff we're talking about, since I couldn't get it quite up on the monitor. Page for that last one on Before Mario.
That close for me, please.
Now you Pepsi it, now you don't.
Pepsi Man!
Oh God, no. It's one of the Nintendo Mini Games series games from the 70s. So I guess it'd be almost like one of the cheap toys a parent would buy a kid on a long road trip in the 80s and 90s. Cheap. I think toys like you used to find at the dollar stores. Yep, exactly. So you're talking like cheap stuff to keep a kid entertained on a long car ride.
Like the Water Rings game?
Water Rings was one. The bootleg toys. They're like action figures that don't exist.
Dude, speaking of action figures that don't exist, you know Obvious Plant, right?
I think I've heard of him before.
Okay, so basically what it is this, guy takes and makes these really off-the-wall, toy packages.
Okay.
Shoe. It's just a shoe. But he has, this weird, broken English writing on it and everything.
Well, yeah, he's put his soul into it. What? Yes, I went there. Bite me.
I'm gonna make an if trigger to kill the internet.
Actually, I did that by mistake that one time with the Amazon wall plug.
Yeah, I remember.
Because I thought what I did is I honestly thought it stored the routines locally. So if it lost internet connection, that it would still continue to, function. I was wrong. That does not often happen. These two links will give you all the info you need. Awesome, Yo-Yo. I'm going to make sure to include those, like I said, in my video description when I put this up on YouTube. You came in, I think, just after I was talking about that. I've started putting my streaming sessions on YouTube, staggered a bit after I play, because I really want people to come and hang out with me live here, and then go watch the videos on YouTube for stuff they might have missed. But I'm going to make sure to put that in the description. Check it out right quick. All right. Years following the Second World War, lack of raw materials, and a general struggle for survival meant that toys were a luxury which few could afford, and even then, mostly special occasions only. Yeah, birthdays, Christmas, graduations, stuff like that. I can see that. 20 years on, things were looking different. Post-war economic miracle was raising the standard of living for most in Japan. It's interesting. If you look at most of the countries up until probably Vietnam, most of the countries we bombed into oblivion, we then rebuilt. The Japanese, I mean, it was so many Americans were kind of happy and upset at the same time because Japan was beating the pants off of us in the electronics game. In the 80s and 90s, and part of that was because of how well we rebuilt them. So when they rebuilt, they had to rebuild everything minor. Getting a new toy become part of regular leisure time. Nintendo Minigame Series was a range of toys that catered for this fast expanding market of simple, not so expensive plastic toys. Used a recognizable kangaroo as its brand logo. All minigames were sold in blister packs with a plastic transparent front and a cardboard back. White plastic hook. Oh, okay. So yeah, it was exactly what I thought. In the 60s and 70s, travel in Japan was booming, and these games also provided ideal diversion on the go on planes, trains, and automobiles, as illustrated this 1972 flyer. Yes, all play together, shouts the little boy below. And that's it's an image on this beforemario.com blog site that Yo-Yo linked. And honestly, I think Satoru Iwata probably embodied that sentiment more than almost any other Nintendo executive. Shigeru Miyamoto is a big guy in terms of providing entertainment and leisure and play for people, but Iwata was that embodiment of everybody should be playing together. Which is why it's so sad he passed.
I was gonna say, was he the Wayne? Was he the main one behind the "We Would Like to Play" campaign?
I think so. He basically he was the one that rather than have his employees lose money because of the commercial failure the Wii U was, he sacrificed his own paycheck, took a massive pay cut just so his employees wouldn't. Which is very traditional actually of Japanese executives. If they feel like they have failed their employees in some way, then they'll do whatever's necessary to fix that. Yeah, Gunpei Yokoi's passing. Yeah, he was the one. Gunpei Yokoi had done the Game Boy, Virtual Boy, the Wonder Swan. I mean, a lot of this was his designs that we're still playing today. I mean, think about it. Your cell phone, the smartphone, is really just a Game Boy on steroids. If you think of the form factor and you think of the display and interactivity. And that has been History Lesson with Yo-Yo Discord and LongwoodGeek.
More history.
I do like doing some of the historical talking and stuff while we're playing games. Because, like, in this case, I can give people kind of a context for the Cold War. On the other, we're talking about awesome Nintendo toys. Are you playing something?
I just wanted to make sure that I had the right thing here.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I want to make sure what noise coming from the game that I should be paying attention to. Is the main reason. Okay, so that was the farm I made it to the other day. Which means those bots should still be the ones I faced over there with Nintendo a long time. The Ultra Hand, the Ultra Machine, the Ultra Scope, the light comes from... Yeah, so okay, I thought Yokoi had worked with a lot of those. What's amazing is given how much a lot of traditional Japanese culture disdains firearms and the use thereof, they certainly did have a lot of light gun toys in that time period. Which I just, like I said, I found that mildly ironic. You know, like a fly in your champagne. Mm-hmm. Like rain on your wedding day. Mm-hmm. Alright, so that should be... Okay, yeah, so that's that farm. So I need to go, like, up and over. Okay, no problem, Yo-Yo. We'll see you when you get back. I'm streaming till at least 11 tonight, so... Trust me, after the week I've had, I needed some downtime with my games and my partner. And cool friends. Alright, so where am I at now? So I'm heading kind of towards the high point on this bluff. So those are the buildings I went through the other day. Alright, so I should be safe at the moment to proceed up to the top of this embankment. Just in case. Never hurts to have your trusty long arm ready to go. Man, look at these woods. Meant on the game.
Yeah, that's actually very realistic.
Alright, so whatever I'm seeing there is not part of that farm. Alright, but I want to see kind of what's behind on this side. Let's see. Alright. Alright, let's see. Lighter movement. Yeah. Alright, so we're facing. Okay, almost directly there. Nothing that way. Let's go back to the binoculars. Okay. Kind of looks like it's starting to go to sunrise here, which is good and bad. Like I said, I prefer, being able to see the enemy. Interesting, there's a boat down there. Alright, so let's go see what wickedness comes this way. Straight down. Interesting. Do I want to really go down and explore that boat? I guess the question is, what choices do I have? Sometimes the only way around is through. Okay, that's not bad. I only hurt myself a little bit.